This is the moment a Syrian refugee raised by a loving British foster family was pinned to a wall by police as he was arrested over the Parsons Green bucket bomb. Yahya Farak, 21, was showered with love by Penelope and Ronald Jones at their property in Surrey, which is believed to have also been home to the first suspect to be arrested, an 18-year-old boy. On Sunday, police searched the Jones home along with an address at Heathrow that Farak moved to a few months ago after he was arrested in West London. Footage taken outside Aladdin's chicken shop in Hounslow shows him being detained after a short struggle with counter-terrorism office. A witness told The Sun the guy had just walked past the takeaway when three blokes and a woman came running past and he was rugby tackled to the floor. My mates and I thought he was getting jumped. We were going to help him, but they shouted undercover police, so we stepped back. He had been placed with the Geneses, who looked after children from war zones, after reaching Britain in 2013. Soon he was posing for selfies in front of Big Ben, and the London Eye. Other pictures showed him puffing on a cigarette by Brighton Pier, at a shopping centre, and at the National Gallery in the capital. The other suspect arrested, an 18-year-old Iraqi, is also believed to have come from the foster care of the Jones family. Farak is believed to come from Al-Hara near Damascus, an area that has escaped much of the devastation caused by Syria's civil war. He appears to have fled his homeland for Egypt, possibly by flying to Cairo. On November 23, 2013, he posted a picture on his Facebook page showing a dilapidated fishing boat with the caption, "The boat we took from Egypt to Italy." Within a few days he was in Croydon, where Britain's immigration authorities are based. He was placed with the Geneses at their home in Sunbury-on-Thames and began studying at West Thames College. On his Instagram he wrote about smoking weed every day and posted an image saying, "For better life you need to have weed, vodka and drugs." He also posted anti-Israel images proclaiming, "Stop Israeli terror in Palestine." Mohammed Khan Bus, who met Farak during the journey through Egypt, said he wasn't into all that religious stuff. He was a very sensible person and very mature. I am so surprised that he has been linked to this. I really hope that it isn't him, but I haven't seen him in 3 years, and no one knows what can happen in 3 years. He doesn't seem like a guy that would go to that limit. I don't agree with people being killed, so I hope we find out who it was. We moved because the situation got worse in Egypt and he wanted to learn English and start establishing his future. At Christmas 2015, Farak appears to have traveled to Scotland to see a cousin, also a refugee, and some children. But 11 weeks ago, on June 29, a few days after the London Bridge terror attack, his father died back in Syria. It set off a period of intense mourning for Farrick, who posted somber images of his father on his Facebook page. By now he was living in a house in Staines, next to Heathrow Airport. Anti-terror police swooped there yesterday. Neighbor Pat Hodge, 59, said, "My wife and I have sat outside in the communal garden with him in the summer and had ice lollies. He seems like a nice chap. Sometimes his family come down from Edinburgh. I think it's his brother and 2 nephews. They're all really lovely to talk to. They're obviously Arabic, but the kids speak with perfect Scottish accents. Sometimes he and his friends go out in the garden with their prayer mats and shisha pipes. I did think it was a bit strange that whenever I leave the house in the early hours of the morning, he's always up with his friends. His lights are on all night, every night, and often there are 3 or 4 of them in there together. Sometimes I wave if I'm walking past the window. They seem to play video games together. The other strange thing is that he's got hardly any furniture in his house. He sleeps on a mat and sits on the floor most of the time. It's frightening to think we've welcomed him to the neighborhood. Another neighbor, Bob Farwell, said,